Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Triple C Creations Crafting, coming to you from the beautiful North Georgia mountains. I can't really see them right now because it's dark when I'm filming. Had a long day at work, supper cooked for the kids, supper for tomorrow night ready to go in the oven because it is church night, and my dishwasher's broke, so I'm the new dishwasher. Meet the dishwasher, Crystal. So seemed to take longer tonight. I got a sick kid too, trying to take care of him, trying to fight and get homework done with the other. Dog needed a bath, you know, lots going on tonight. But I did want to come on and do a video because I am really excited about this thought that I had. Now, I am in education and I'm kind of a cheapskate, but hey, that's not just my money, but you know, I like to recycle things. So if you do anything in education or business, I guess, you have these file folders that we label them, we write on them, we put stickers on them, and we can put stickers on over it, but they're just not as pretty. So I'm going to take these file folders that have been used. I think I got one maybe that's not been used, but we're still going to pretty it up. And I'm going to show you how it's super easy, and we're going to use some of our scraps, okay? So I've got a variety of file folders. I think the colored ones or even just the plain manila ones, they will turn out super cute. I've already made some of these. You also need some kind of small paper trimmer. I just use I'm using scraps, and there are actually some extra card fronts that I had, so I'm just using my small trimmer. I have my Weird Memory Keepers corner rounder. Would not have to use this one, but I have it's called the 4mm and the 7mm. I have those on my big crocodile punch. I don't have the 10mm, and that's actually the one I'm using for this project. I don't use that one a lot, but I am using it for this project. Could use the others though, so we'll use whatever you got. I do like to round the corners on my tabs though, because then they don't get caught on things as easy. I have a small pair of scissors, pretty much any kind of work. And then this is the double-sided tape. This actually came from the Dollar Tree in the craft section. I can't remember if I got it in a single pack. I feel like maybe it was a triple pack with some different widths in it. So, and this is the first time I've used this width, because usually for tabs, I'm making smaller tabs, and I used my thinner. So this is the widest I got. It's probably about a 1/2 inch. Let's see. Yeah, it's about a 1/2 inch. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do. Now, I'll also have my card fronts. So this was left over from a card pad, or sorry, not a card pad, a paper pad that I did. And I chopped it up. I actually made like a travel kit, and I have a video of that. And then I think I have a video of the cards I made, all the cards. And y'all, I honestly got tired of making the cards. I had made so many from this card pack. And this is what I still had left over, not counting what I've already used making folders, okay? So I decided I love this paper. I do love this paper, but I was going to use it, and because I love making tags. Sorry, I love making tags. Or not tags, tabs. I like making tags too, but I really like making tabs. So I have made tabs for, I make them for my Bible, and I will put a tab on it like important events that happen in the Bible that I want to be able to provide reference to very fast. I do not have a Bible. I actually had to put tabs on it. I bought those from Amazon though, for all the different books in the Bible. But like the 10 Commandments I made a tab to go, and I put those on the top. The Lord's Prayer, different stories that are in the Bible that I just want to be able to find fast. I also don't have, my Bible does not have any like references in it, any like concordance or anything like that. It is just the Bible. So everything that's in it is what I have put in it, my notes, my thoughts. So anyways, I love making tabs. I make them on my planners, just all the time I'm making tabs. I have a video about making tabs, and we're going to be making tabs today, but we're actually going to be making tabs for file folders. We're going to be making larger ones. Now, like I said, I am using up some card fronts that I already had cut. So these are 4 inches wide, okay? 4 inches wide by, I believe they are 5 1/4. Let me find a ruler here. Yep, 5 1/4. All right. Now, I just experimented around, and I folded one in half to see, is that big enough? And yes, it was. So it is a little over 2 and 1, oh, you would think I could do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8 is a little over 2 and 5/8, but you could cut it 2 and 5/8. Okay, so pretty close, a little bit off, but it's okay. It's okay for what we're doing. So you'll see that in a minute. Now, I don't know that I want that for it. Let's pick a better color. And I could go to my scrap. Oh, let's do butterflies. And butterflies will work. Now, when I fold it over, my butterflies will be upside down, but it's going to be the back, so it's okay. I am just going to make sure that the front is right side up. So I'm going to do the same thing. And since I was making several, I put me a piece of washi tape here just to know where to cut. And then when I'm done, I can take that off. And next time if I use some different measurements, it'll be okay too. So now I'm going to cut this in half. So if you're like me and you got real enthusiastic and you made a bunch of card fronts, and then you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with all these? Here's a project for you. Or if you just have scrap papers that you love the scrap papers, but you want to do something with them, and you want something that maybe you'll see. This is actually useful. I always, working's always, I enjoy it more if I have pretty things. Now, remember I said I am using the bigger curve, and I tried that, and I like the way it fit. Okay, and we can kind of go ahead and test this out. But look how that's going to work. Now, it doesn't go all the way down here. That's fine. It actually depends on the folder. Some of mine, you don't see that open part. Some you do. It just depends on it, because I have a variety of different folders. I mean, they're literally odd folders. If it bothers you, you could have a longer piece. This is just the scrap that I had. I wanted to get 2 pieces. I wanted to use my paper efficiently. I think that's the right use of the word. Now, I'm going to take this double-sided tape, and just along the edge of each one of these, I'm going to put a strip. Tabs are super easy. If you're not making your own tabs, you're missing out. And I don't have a tab punch. I don't think I have a tab die. I don't think. This is how I make all my tabs. The ones I use for everything else, I kind of have a set size. I think it's 2 inches wide by 1.5 inches tall, and then when I fold it, it's 3/4 of an inch high. And like I said, I use my skinny double-sided tape. All right, so I'm gonna take one side off, and this peels pretty easy. This dollar store or Dollar Tree stuff. I want to fit the crease. Oh, make sure my butterflies are up, because this does matter. Fit my my fold down over that, all the way down over that. And then I'm just going to adhere that piece real good. I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing to the back. And there we go. So there's the back. There's the front. I just love these. Now, I do have a label maker at work, and I can make a label. It's a big white label. So what I decided to do is I was going to, first off, I found a kind of cute print instead of just something boring. And then I kind of trimmed around the word. So it's black letters outlined in white. It still shows up, but I get to see more of the pretty paper. And we all like to see the pretty paper. All right, so I'm going to go through and I want to make some more of these, and then I'll show them to you. All right, so let's see the end result. Now, like I said, these were just scraps. You definitely don't have to start with some extra card fronts. You could literally start with scraps, and then just use half of what you would use for a card front. So 4 inches by 5 and a little over a half, or sorry, 2 and a little over 2.5. And you can play with your measurements a little bit. Again, this one, it didn't come all the way down, but then look at this orange with that chevron. I think that's super cute. And that one came down. That one came down just to me. Now on the ends, I actually left a little bit of the tag hanging out. I don't know, I just like that better. So anyways, yellow. And I actually did several yellow ones already. These are, I have a yellow with this topper. It's going to have a specific category in my office. And then these are just the plain ones. And I will say that, like, some of these I'll write on them. So first time I usually write on them, like with a pen or something. And then the next use I will put a sticky on it, or a label sticker on it. But you can still see. You can still see through. Now these are cardstock. And even the light one, this had a label on it, and it had writing under that, and you could see the writing through the label. But using this cardstock, you can't see any of that. It is, and honestly, y'all, if things like this in your office don't make you happy, and just getting in your craft room and crafting something useful doesn't make you happy, you probably don't need to be crafting. No, seriously, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's an idea, maybe thinking outside the box. Think how you can use your pretty paper in your space every day, something useful, something you'll get to look at. And until next time, make sure you hit the big thumbs up, the big like button. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm getting close to 500, so I'll have to do a giveaway when I get to 500. I'd really like to hit that soon. See you later.